Welcome back to the channel and to another 2K19 video. This, as always, is the 101. So in this one we have got a few bits to cover, so let's get into it and let's talk 2K19. Now, as we know, this week we have seen a bunch of brand new official screenshots, which for the most part have all looked fairly impressive. One area that's always a fun one to take a look at is the crowd shirts, with these latest screenshots featuring a bunch. Now, it's got to be said, these don't always guarantee the superstars featured will make the final roster, but it does give a good indication that they probably will be. So, spotted in the crowd on the recent gameplay and screenshots are the following names: Zack Ryder, Finn Balor, American Alpha, Bayley, what looks like a Bray Wyatt t-shirt, and coming via the Daniel Bryan trailer, we have got this t-shirt from Absolution, which would mean Paige, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Now, from all those names, in fairness, not many surprises and all fairly obvious, with only Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville being the only potential new names for the 2K19 roster. But if you are a fan of Absolution, then some pretty good news nonetheless. Very briefly, and sticking with that Daniel Bryan trailer, as a thing that you might not have noticed, was a quick look at the current version of Daniel Bryan. This model was seen near the end of the trailer, which gives us our first look at the current day version, with Bryan being featured in his WrestleMania 34 attire, which, as we know, will be featured in the returning 2K Showcase mode. So, with Showcase returning, that is a decent improvement on what content we will see in 2K19, but you might be wondering what other improvements or additions we might be seeing, especially in terms of gameplay. Well, potentially some not so good news now, as coming via a recent 2K interview, there will not be any new additions in that area, with 2K stating the following: there won't be any new gameplay mechanics added to this year's edition, so players shouldn't expect any curveballs while playing these matches. However, there have been some changes to address problematic areas in previous games. So there we go, no new gameplay mechanics will be added for 2K19, but there will be some improvements to potential issues as seen last year, which if you enjoyed 2K18 might not necessarily be a bad thing. Also, whilst the base mechanics don't look to be improved, there is at least one visual change, which is this year's Superstar HUD, with this new version as seen in the recently released 2K Showcase gameplay. And last up today, very briefly, in case you missed it earlier, we have got our first official look at Ronda Rousey in 2K games. This 2K19 screenshot was released earlier via WWE Games, and once again, all in all, some pretty awesome looking stuff. We've also got some UFC comparisons that you can see now. And with that, that brings an end to this one and concludes another 2K19 roundup. As always, stay tuned to the channel for more 2K19 coverage coming very soon. And with that said, until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.